Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you back today for a new pick a card reading. I hope that all of you are doing amazing today and having a wonderful day. So for today's reading, we have a message that is meant to find you guys before it starts to happen for you. As always, we do have 3 piles to choose from. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Please feel free to choose any pile that you feel most drawn to, and then you can skip to the timestamps which are in the description box, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hello my beautiful pile number 1. If you guys feel drawn to this pile, then this is going to be your reading for today about the message that you guys need to hear before it starts to happen for you. So pile number 1 for your card today, you guys feel drawn to card number 1. You have this beautiful card here, and I'm hearing the word freedom for you right away, pile number 1. So I'm interested to see how that is going to resonate in your reading. But you guys also have the green moonstone. So this is the pile that you chose. Welcome to your reading, pile number 1. We're going to get started with your message in just a second, but first I just want to quickly give a shout out to the Astra app. Astra has a very useful tarot interpreter feature which you guys can use to ask any questions, ask for guidance, or get a message for your day ahead. And using your natal chart, Astra will give you a private reading. It will pull tarot cards for you and give you answers to your questions. If you're interested in checking it out, the link is in the description box as well as in the pinned comment. I really enjoy using this app, so I hope that you guys can give it a chance. But now let's get back to your reading, pile number 1, and let's see what is the message that you need to hear before it starts to happen for you. So let's start with the tarot cards today. I was thinking whether I should do the angel number cards or the tarot cards, but I feel the tarot cards are calling my name. So let's see what you need to hear, pile number 1, before it starts to happen for you. I did hear freedom, so I do feel like what's happening is freedom for you. Oh wow, okay. I hear freedom in the way of you're being lifted off the ground, like you're finally being able to start to float up. And this is making me feel like a lot of you have felt like you were stuck in one place, or you know how the anchor energy can be so grounding to the point where it feels like you're literally bound to the ground, right? And for this pile, I'm getting this energy of you finally being able to float up. That is the kind of freedom that I'm getting from you. Let's see what else. Pile number 1. What do you need to hear before everything starts to happen? So you do have the 7 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. And this is about perseverance. This is about you remaining strong, even when the odds were against you, even when it felt like your life wasn't reflecting what you wanted it to be, or what you wanted to happen. And there is something about your willpower here that is starting to pay off, I feel, in your situation. That's why you're seeing this reading, because there is something about your willpower, your commitment to a certain goal, to yourself, that is starting to show its results. It's starting to lift you off the ground. It's starting to give you that I told you so moment. I told you that I can do it regardless of what you said or what were the circumstances. I feel there is this kind of energy in this pile. I'm also seeing the Queen of Cups. So this is, I heard with the Queen of Cups that you are going to start to be in the energy of receiving. You're going to start to be the receiver in the story. That's what I heard with the Queen of Cups. We also have the Knight of Cups. How wonderful. It does seem like a lot of good things are coming your way. And for some of you, this could be also love that's coming in your life. Okay, so some of you are currently looking for love. And if you resonate with that part of your life, this could also resonate like a partner coming in your life, or in general, more love. For others of you, it could be just something in general, like good things coming in your life. What you've always wanted coming in your life. it does put you in that energy of you're starting to receive things though, right? Because the Knight of Cups is coming towards the Queen of Cups. And the cup energy is the energy of love, is the energy of an offering. So this is really making me feel like you guys are starting to receive instead of constantly giving and giving and giving and feeling drained. So I do feel like you're starting to receive. Wow, the Ace of Cups, how wonderful. Yeah, so many good things are going to start to happen for you, pile number one, and that is exactly why you're seeing this reading, to let you know that finally the good things are ready to start to come in your life. And something is making me feel like you guys are starting to allow it to actually happen. Because also the Queen of Cups to me is about self-love, and there is something about you finding, you know, with that Seven of Wands, again, it's about standing up for yourself. And I feel like standing up for ourselves is a big part of self-love, is a big part of, you know, boundaries are a big act of self-love, because you're deciding to stick to your standards. You're deciding to stick to what you believe in. And I feel that as a result of this, you know, you're signaling to life, you're signaling to the universe that you are ready to start to receive the blessings. So they are coming your way. And for a lot of you, this is going to be love. Okay, I feel for a lot of you in this pile, this might be love. It might be a partner. For others of you, it can be just general blessings and good things coming in your life. So see what resonates with you, because this is a general reading. But I am seeing both of those things coming in. We also have the Three of Cups. Okay, that's nice. I'm seeing new friends as well. Like, that's what I heard with the Three of Cups. I feel like a lot of you are going to start to attract just really good things in your life. And I'm seeing specifically also like friends or people who are supporting of you. This could be also that you guys are starting to form a community of people that are going to support you. So a community maybe of friends, a community of people that, you know, have the same interests as you, maybe even fans for some of you if you have an online community. I do feel like there is this energy of your people are starting to gather around you. You're starting to attract your people in your life. People, because there's something I feel with this pile where you maybe have felt like you weren't supported the most in what you wanted to do or your goals. There could have been a lot of oppositions coming from your environment, whether that's from people or just from, you know, events and circumstances. It does feel like there have been like these opposing things happening around you. But because you guys decided to not accept that and push past that and be like, I'm going to do it regardless, I will get what I want regardless. That is why all of these blessings are coming in your life. And I feel that you're going to start to attract like-minded people who either are striving for the same thing or they believe in you. They see your potential. Wow. And we also have the Page of Cups. So remain optimistic is also what's coming through with the Page of Cups. I definitely feel like this is also going to catch a lot of you by surprise. I feel right now you're maybe so much in that energy of, you know, like, I am going to do this regardless, that you don't even notice that this is coming your way. Like, it feels like to me right now you're so focused on standing your ground that you're not really noticing that this is actually manifesting the blessings to come in your life. So keep standing your ground, pile number one. And this card is wanting to come out just as I started to shuffle the deck for you. We do have the number 14, which I like to see the number 14 as the number of new beginnings. And for me, like, it usually shows up after we're exiting heavy energy. For me, it shows up like after that kind of 10 of Swords energy, which some of you maybe resonate with. It does feel like right now you're starting something new. There's something new starting in your life. There's this more fresh energy that's showing up. But you have the I am practical card. You're open-minded and always up to try something new, yet you're wise enough to stop and think before you jump into things. This pragmatic approach helps you ensure your time, attention, and effort are meaningful. Okay, so there is something about you guys that maybe you're very practical. I also feel with this card, I'm getting this kind of energy of you're really starting to be aware of what is worth your time, and what person maybe has good intentions. Like, you're really starting to be able to maybe notice the red flags, the green flags, before you jump into things, before you jump into opportunities and situations. There is something about you that I feel cannot be taken lightly anymore. Like, that is the kind of energy that's coming through for me. I feel like you guys are a very kind and genuine person, though. Like, don't get me wrong, like it does come off that you're a very nice person. It's just that right now you have such firm boundaries, and you know exactly what is worth your time, what do you want, which people have good intentions around you, who you should be spending your time with, or what you should be spending your time with doing. So I do feel like you're starting to really gain like clarity about who you are and what are your intentions in life. And as a result of this, a lot of good things are ready to start to come into your life. So expect positivity, and there's something about, again, things being even better than you guys expected. Whenever the Ace of Cups shows up, this is like, it's coming and more. Like, whatever you asked for is coming and more, as a result of your optimism, as a result of your hope and faith. Okay, what else do you need to hear? Pile number 1. Wow, we have the rebirth. So just as I said that the number 14 shows up usually after a transformational time, not usually, always, I feel, it does indicate that right now you're undergoing a rebirth when this reading finds you, and this new version of you is ready to come out. That is why you're going to start to feel so much lighter. That is why I sense this energy of freedom for you, because you're no longer feeling stuck in a body or maybe a mindset, right, that felt preventing, that felt like it wasn't giving you what you wanted. I feel like you guys are expanding, you're growing. And as you see in your cards, you have just the cups, right? Which is about love. It's about hope. It's about happiness and joy. And these are the kind of things that you're going to start to experience. You're going to start to feel happy with your life, happy with yourself, seeing yourself in a good light as well. Yeah, we have love. So yeah, I was talking about how the cups is about love, and we're seeing it in the cards. Is showing up. I do feel like a lot of you are also aligning yourself to just a life that you love living. Like, that's how this is coming across to me. But I do feel for a lot of you, this reading could indicate that there is some kind of romantic relationship that's ready to begin in your life, especially if you're coming out of a relationship that wasn't the best for you, that maybe felt like your boundaries were crossed or broken. And I feel, if you resonate with this, there is this new romantic person coming in your life that will give you a new beginning and a great relationship. For others of you, if you right now are focused on different areas of your life, I feel that's what's coming in your life, the things that you love, the things that you appreciate, and the things that you want. And we have the spark. How beautiful. So you guys are getting your spark back. I definitely sense that you're getting your spark back. You're getting your, almost like your magnetism back. No wonder people are going to start to feel so attracted to you, because you are gaining your spark back. Now I feel that all of a sudden you guys will find that people are naturally drawn to you. Might I add, good people, people who are supportive, people who genuinely appreciate you and maybe want to be your friend. They want to be your partner. We have the walking staff, support and encouragement. So you guys are being helped. Okay, you're being helped right now. The walking staff, it's like, I feel there is something helping you right now to get you back up, like get you off the ground, right? Help you walk up. There is this kind of source, this kind of energy right now in the air for you that's really helping you stand up on your feet again. And we have the hedge with potential boundaries and indecision. So I was talking a lot about your boundaries here. And I feel that as you guys start to get up again, you're going to realize how powerful and how meaningful boundaries are for us. We also do have the sun indicating positivity coming in your life, which I feel is very clear from all of your cards, as we see with the spark and with the love. So just know that also, you know, with the indecision and these crossroads here showing up, I feel like you guys are about to make a really important decision in your life that's going to put you in the right path. So also, don't doubt your choices right now is what I'm hearing. Don't doubt your ability to make certain decisions, because I do feel like right now you're going to make like the right decision about something in your life, whether that's leaving something behind or maybe deciding to pursue something. But there is something about you making the right decision. And again, I do feel like there is this source that's helping you right now to get you back on your feet again. Whatever you believe in, whatever is your source of faith, right? Whatever is your higher power, that's something very personal to each person. And I feel that is currently here to help you get you back on your feet. And there is something again that you guys are realizing how actually beautiful you are, how powerful you are, which is so amazing. So I'm going to get one last card for you, pile number 1, to end your reading. And let's see what is the last message that is meant to find you before it starts to happen. All right, so we have the dedication card showing up. Dedication to me is saying dedicate to this new version of yourself. Like that's what I'm hearing with this. Dedicate to this new beginning. Dedicate yourself to this new journey that you're starting. Know that you're making the right decision. Know that you're moving in the right way. And also dedicate yourself to the new boundaries that you're setting in place. I feel that it's going to be really important that you guys moving forward stick to a certain set of rules or certain boundaries when it comes to your environment. You're going to need to be very firm with your environment and not letting things that you don't resonate with get to you. Whether it's people who are below your standards or situations, there is something about really choosing what's right for you and dedicating yourself to that regardless, which I feel is going to really have a positive impact on your life right now, pile number 1. But we do see that you're getting your spark back. I feel a lot of you're just gaining the love for yourself back. Like that's how I like to see this message here, but it could be also a partner coming in your life, right? For most of you though, I do sense that this is about you gaining the love back for yourself that you were missing out on because of certain things that were preoccupying you. But I feel now you're getting back to yourself and it's time to dedicate to yourself and to your path. So pile number 1, you had such a wonderful message for today. I hope that this resonated with you guys. Thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 2. If you guys feel drawn to this pile, then this is going to be your reading for today about the message that is meant to find you guys before it starts to happen for you. So pile number 2 for your card today, you guys feel drawn to card number 2. You have such a beautiful card for today. And you guys also have the yellow star stone. Oh, I'm hearing something really exciting for you, pile number 2, right away. When I picked up your crystal, I heard get ready to be the star of the show. With this star, that's what I'm getting. That's interesting. Okay, so that is your pile number 2. We're going to get started with your message in just a second. But first, I just want to quickly give a shout out to the Astra app. Astra has a very useful tarot interpreter feature, which you guys can use to ask any questions, receive guidance, or just get a daily message, whatever you feel called to. And Astra will use your natal chart to give you a private reading. It will pull tarot cards for you and give you your message, give you your answer. The link is in the description box as well as in the pinned comment if you guys are interested in checking it out. But I love using this app every day, so I highly recommend it. I hope that you guys can give it a chance as well. Now let's get back to your reading, pile number 2. And let's see, what is the message that is meant to find you right before it starts to happen for you? So I'm getting very strong energies for you right away, pile number 2. I feel something unique is ready to come out of you. It's maybe your authenticity that's really like formed in a way that's ready to come out. But I feel like with the star here and your card, I'm sensing that you're ready to take up space. You're ready to step into the spotlight. So for those of you who have been brought here, there's something about you're ready to step into your authenticity and be in the spotlight, be seen, be recognized. Yeah, I'm kind of getting like the Six of Wands energy. Let's see. For pile number 2, what message is meant to find them before it starts to happen for them? For pile number 2, can we please get their message? All right, let's see. Wow, 5 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So I'm getting this feeling that you guys are going to stand out from the competition, or maybe if you find yourself in like I'm hearing something about a saturated market, so I don't know how that resonates with you, but if you find yourself in like a competitive industry, or maybe in a situation where there have been a lot of oppositions, I sense you're being able to move past that and step into the spotlight. Okay, so we have the 4 of Wands, which is beautiful energy. Let's see what this is about exactly. So we also have the King of Cups. Wow, the Sun card, look at that. Yeah, I'm sensing something about like you're starting to really radiate here. I feel like for you, pile number 2, you're starting to show off your light and you're not scared to do it anymore. Like you're not feeling insecure about putting yourself out there anymore. And there's something about the spirit of your life that's going to feel so peaceful, that's going to feel so grounding and so worth it as well, as what I'm getting. Because I feel a lot of you are going to start to receive a lot of love and appreciation for starting to be so authentic. And this is really going to ground your energy. It's really going to give you almost like a peace of mind. So we have the 10 of Wands. Wow, I see somebody has been overworking themselves too much here. But the good thing is that you're coming out of this energy with the 10 of Wands. I see that you have been carrying a lot, pile number 2, I feel, with this 10 of Wands. And it's almost like you guys are dropping everything and being like, I don't have to do this. It really doesn't have to be so difficult for me. I don't have to crawl, right? Like I'm getting this kind of energy of you're deciding to drop the heavy load and just be yourself, you know, just be yourself and put yourself out there, express yourself, do whatever you feel like you need to do. I feel like, you know, the 10 of Wands can a lot of times come up in a reading when we are making things difficult for ourselves. We're overcomplicating situations for ourselves. We feel like something needs to be hard. We feel like we need to go out of our way to get something. I like to see it as like, the 10 of Wands, I like to see it like, we feel this need to do backflips in order to get somewhere where we can just walk, right? We can just get to the other side. And I'm hearing that you're done making things difficult for yourself, right? We also have the High Priestess. So you're also tuning in more into your inner self, into your intuition. To me, this feels like you guys have been trying to do so much outside of you that you really neglected how important it is you, which is the main thing, which is the insight, it's the intuition. And I feel that you have been so stressed about making things happen or taking like this extensive kind of action, which, don't get me wrong, action is really important as well, right? Aligned action is really important to also meet our goals. But I feel you have been doing such an extensive amount of forcing things to happen outside of you, neglecting the real deal, which is you with the High Priestess. But the good thing is that I feel you're really starting to drop the load with this 10 of Wands. And it's almost like you guys are starting to be like, nope, it's not outside of me, it's about me, right? It's about me, it's about my intuition, it's about listening to my inner guidance. And you're really starting to get this. And we also have the Page of Pentacles. I feel like you guys are also starting to see new opportunities around you. There is something about you're lifting your head up and you're starting to realize that maybe you're in the right place in the right time. Okay, you're starting to realize that there are opportunities available to you and they are at your disposal. But with the Page of Pentacles, it could be something about your career that's really starting to spark in this time is what I'm sensing. Okay, we do have a card that flew on the ground for you. So let me get this. We have the number 15 with I am wise. Your love for others is powerful and you're able to spread your gift of support far and wide. Wow. Your curious and social nature brings you in contact with a variety of people, all who would benefit from your warm. Oh my god, why am I having such a hard time with that word? Benefit from your warm, heartfelt words of wisdom. Okay. So what this card is saying to me, so there's something about you starting to be more social, right? There's something about your gifts that are being spread far and wide. This is really making me feel that you guys are starting to get some kind of global recognition here, maybe some kind of social media recognition even. Or it could be that you're starting to get recognition within a form of community because there is something about your gifts that are being emphasized here, that are going to spread across to help people, to uplift people, right? I feel that you're a natural light bringer, pile number 2, and your gifts are going to help lift people up and be of benefit, be of service of other people in whichever way this is for you. But I also feel this is connected to your career. Your gifts are connected to your career. So they're going to start to be seen globally or within your community, whatever resonates with you, right? But I feel that a lot of people can benefit from either hearing your voice or from the services that you want to start to offer. Here with the Page of Pentacles, it could be that you're wanting to offer something out to the world, right? Could be also for material gain, right? It does feel like it's a form of service, but people will benefit from it. People will like it. They will gather around you because they feel this is the time where you should do it. And I'm hearing something about easy does it. I'm hearing something, it doesn't have to be so difficult. It can be so easy because I feel you guys are tuning into your inner voice. You're starting to listen to your inner voice. And I feel prior, you know, with that 5 of Wands that we saw, maybe you guys were like comparing yourself so much to others, maybe others who are doing the same thing, and that kind of made you feel like, oh, there's so many people doing this thing and they're doing this and they're doing that and this person is better than me, and you really kind of made it like difficult for yourself. But there is something about you dropping things and just turning back into you that will give you such a peace of mind, and it will give you movement forward. It will give you progress. Okay, so we also have travel here, and I mentioned something about like global recognition for some of you. I think I said that. If I didn't, I meant to say it because I was sensing it, that some of your, you know, your gifts are being spread far and wide. It does feel like some of you are starting to reach maybe a global audience, global clients, whatever it is. But with the travel here, we do see that movement is going to start to show up in your life. Some of you are also maybe getting ready to travel somewhere, getting ready to move somewhere, or this can also talk about you being the answer to everything. And because the snail takes their home everywhere with them, which gives us, you know, the reminder that home is wherever you are, right? And success is wherever you are. So it doesn't matter anything else but you. And that's your reminder. I feel that in this success that's coming in your life, it's just going to be you at the end of the day. It's not going to be anything else really. You will see that you are the one who made it happen. And we have strength. So really have strength. Believe in yourself right now. I feel like what you guys need to have strength with is like your intuition, like not doubting your intuition, not doubting your instincts, and not constantly backing down. Like one day, okay, I'm gonna be intuitive, and the next day you go against the intuition, right? There's something about deciding and being firm with it, like fully committing that you're going to follow your intuition and not making things difficult for yourself. There's almost something about having like a lighthearted approach that might help you, because the Page of Pentacles is not really concerned with having the most experience or having the best equipment or, you know, being so obsessed with those kinds of things. Page of Pentacles is, I'm just gonna start with whatever I have. Like I'm literally gonna set up a stand in my backyard and start to sell the lemonade, and one day that will turn into the most selling lemonade brand on the market. Like that is to me the Page of Pentacles. And I feel like you guys are starting to have this kind of mindset of like, I don't need crazy things. I can just literally do this right now, and eventually it will turn into something world renowned, something very successful, something global. And maybe this kind of mindset is really going to help you guys to listen to your instincts, because I feel some of you got too, like, you made it too difficult. You overcomplicated the process a little bit, maybe. I feel that's what's coming through for me with this Ten of Wands. But it's good that you're stepping out of this energy, right, when this reading finds you. And there's something about you freeing your authenticity now that is going to start to gain you the attention that you desire. So let's see what else, pile number 2. So we have stability and simplicity with the soil energy. So, oh, and we also have B, community, corporation, and sweetness. So this is about your work. I feel like for a lot of you, this is about your work here that we're seeing. Maybe some of you either recently like planted certain seeds, right? Maybe you're getting ready to plant certain seeds. But there is something about simplicity, right? As I was talking the entire reading for you, there is something about almost making things simple and productive and cohesive and not really overcomplicating it. It's almost like just find your rhythm and do the work. Like that is what's coming through for me with the bee. You know, bees are very hard working, but sometimes we like mistake hard work with needing to suffer, I feel. And I think that hard work is more about consistency and doing things effectively, listening to our intuition and just being consistent. You don't need to feel exhausted, right? You don't need to feel like you're suffering from the work that you're doing. I feel it's more about planting the seeds and just giving it the nurture that it needs in order to grow. That is the hard work, right? When we plant the seed, we just need to water the plant, make sure that it's getting enough sunlight, and, you know, giving it the nutrients that it needs, and it's gonna grow. We don't need to do anything. We don't need to. What happens if we keep watering it every single hour? It's going to go bad, right? Because it cannot handle that much water. So there is something about really making it simple for yourself, pile number 2, that's going to give you the results that you want. And we also have the Thyme with, oh, presence and self-awareness. So this is about you. It's about, I do feel like, okay, do you know what's happening for you? Your plant is getting ready to grow. I feel now this clarifies to me that you've planted these seeds a long time ago, and you have been doing the work, right? Maybe you have been feeling a bit exhausted along the way. Maybe at a point you did overcomplicate things for yourself, but that's okay. I feel like you still stayed committed. And now this is ready to grow. So we see that what's about to happen for you is the seeds that you've planted in the past are starting to grow. They're starting to show their results. Your gifts are starting to reach far and wide, right? That's what's happening. With the Page of Pentacles, something that used to feel as a small dream is now getting that big moment. You know, just as I said with that lemonade stand, but I just feel like you guys are in that stage where you're getting ready to go into the next level. Like, I don't feel like you're just starting off right now. I do feel like this pal has been doing this maybe for a while, and maybe, you know, prior we were kind of describing your process. just to give you a confirmation that this is your pile. But I feel you're starting to really get those rewards from the previous work you have been doing. So let's get your last card, pile number 2. What is the last message that you need in this time before it starts to happen for you? What does pile number 2 need to hear right now? Oh, we do have potential. So there is something about your potential that's really starting to surface up in this time. It's going to start to be seen. You're getting ready to be seen. And we have desire. Okay, so this is about one of your biggest desires. I feel that's ready to start unfolding, pile number 2. So one of your biggest is, it feels like the wait time is over with this number 13 here. And I do feel like when this reading finds you, one of your biggest desires regarding your career, this feels like a really big career dream to me, is ready to start unfolding in your path. This is something that you planted a long time ago. It was a difficult journey. Maybe it was a bit of an exhausting journey, but I feel there is something about a moment where you dropped everything and really connected to your intuition. And now the seeds are ready to start to grow in your life. Those seeds are ready to start showing its growth. And I feel that one of your biggest desires and your dreams regarding your career is starting to unfold in your life. So pile number 2, that's what I have for your reading today. I hope that this resonated with you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. If you guys feel drawn to this pile, then this is going to be a reading for today about the message that is meant to find you guys right before it starts to happen for you. So pile number 3 for your card today, you guys feel drawn to card number 3. You have a beautiful card for today. And you guys also have the white point crystal or stone. So welcome to your reading, pile number 3. This is going to be your message for today. We're going to get started with you in just a second, but first I just want to quickly give a shout out to the Astra app. Astra has a very useful tarot interpreter feature, which you guys can use to ask questions, ask for guidance, or get your message of the day. And using your natal chart, Astra will give you a private reading. It will pull a tarot card for you and give you the guidance or the answer to your question. The link is in the description box as well as in the pinned comment. I really enjoy using the Astra app, so I hope that you guys try it out as well. But now let's get back to your reading, pile number 3. Let's see what is the message that is finding you today before it starts to happen for you. So what do you need to hear, pile number 3? I am hearing something big is coming. Okay, pile number 3. What do you need to hear before it starts to happen? Oh my God, look at this, justice. Yeah, okay, so the big thing that's coming in is justice. Wow, the death card and the justice. This is such a transformative energy. This is such a moment of, you know, a phoenix rising from the ashes, right? Because the death card is about endings. And then the justice, we see like this eagle. It looks so powerful. It looks so strong. And like they're rising, right? Like they're, wow. So you guys are about to start receiving your justice. Your good karma is coming your way. Wow. Okay, so let's see. We do have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, that's nice. So maybe justice in regards to your career. I feel with this Knight of Pentacles, I feel there is a really big career opportunity that's coming in for you, pile number 3. Like that's what I'm sensing from this energy. And this new career opportunity is really going to make things feel fair for you. It's something that you deserve. You truly deserve to receive. Let's see the rest of the 2 cards. So we also have, wow, the 3 of Swords in reverse. Wow, you guys so deserve this. Like this is truly coming in because you deserve it. You really earned this opportunity. And we also have the Hanged Man. I love that I'm going to take these 2 cards in reverse because I feel that they resonate with your reading in that kind of way. And, you know, the the Death card is about transformation, and it does symbolize the butterfly in a way. And as we see on the Hangman, we see this cocoon here, right? So the cocoon is the stage of growth and is a time of our life where maybe we feel like things are not really happening. But sorry, I just knocked something next to me. But it is that energy where we feel like things are not happening for us. But the good thing is that when this reading finds you, you are exiting that stage. And you know, I feel like this was maybe like you went through a period of growth that was necessary. It's almost like it was preparing you for the success that's now coming in your life. And it was a time where you maybe had to be really patient with yourself as well. Like sometimes you maybe felt frustrating with yourself of like, why am I not able to do this the right way? You know, and why am I not able to get what I want right now? There was something about you were in the process of growth. You were still in the process of development. You know, just like a baby, when a baby is in the womb and it's time for it to grow, it's time for it to develop before it comes out into the real world. And there is almost, right, with the Death card, it is about rebirth. And I feel right now you're almost having this energy of birth, like you're coming out of the womb. You're being pushed out into the womb and out of the womb, sorry, and you're being put into the real world to experience the success that you were being prepared for. Now I feel with this Three of Swords, again, maybe some of you had certain failures that were disappointing. Maybe you were ejected from certain things at some point. But don't fear that, really. I also sense that that didn't discourage you guys. Yes, it was, you know, difficult to maybe be turned away from something, to maybe not be accepted for something. But I feel like you still kept your ground and you still felt like, okay, I just need to continue to grow and in due time it will come. I sense that this is the time for you. You know, Knight of Pentacles is indicating that there is an offer coming in your life about your career. And maybe it didn't come in the fastest way, but it's here now. When this reading finds you, it's here now. And you are about to start receiving your justice from the hard work. And the time you have been patient, I almost want to say, like for you, it was just about patience. It was just about letting yourself grow, right? Letting yourself adapt and acquire certain abilities and skills. And I feel like you're getting your justice for the patience. So let's see what else you need to hear of pile number 3 right before it starts to happen for you. So we do have 12-12 with I am focused. So this is a time where you should be really like focused, you know, with the eagle energy. This is a time where you should be focusing. Don't distract yourself in this time with things that are not your priorities. Wow. Okay, 10-10 with I am patient. Keep your thoughts positive and be patient as everything is working out for your highest good. Trust that your angels are working behind the scenes to help you. So I was just talking about how you're starting to receive, right, for being patient with the process of your growth and being focused, right, being determined. That's why this reading is showing up for you. That's why it's finding you, because I feel that is about to start happening. And you are going to be rewarded for all the time that you have been patient. The justice is coming in your life. You know, what you feel like you deserve, it's going to come. The Death card, I feel, represents the energy of, you know, ending to being patient and actually experiencing, actually living in it. Because we do see the Hangman is in reverse, indicating it's that you're coming out of stagnation. You're no longer going to be experiencing that energy of, you know, needing to be in one place in order to grow, or needing to focus more on growth rather than the results. We also have number 2 with I am diplomatic. So that's interesting because you have 10, 10, 2, and then we also saw the number 12. So maybe number 12, number 2, number 10 is significant for you guys. Maybe this is a sign for you. These numbers can have meaning. So we're going to take all of these cards, but it says you have great talent for finding solutions. You're intuitive and unbiased nature allow you to see all sides of any situation and advise others towards the most fair and beneficial outcome. So I really feel with this number 2, like what has kept you going this entire way is just your open-mindedness and, you know, realizing that sometimes you do need to grow, right? Sometimes you do need to improve, and you do need to give yourself some time to start seeing the progress. I feel like this, having that kind of a biased opinion really helped you going. Stay focused on your course. So we have stay focused on your best possible future and remain optimistic through the entire journey. Your angels are right behind you as you turn your dreams into reality. So I really feel like with this card, you know, you guys are on the right path to manifesting major career success, major career opportunities in your life. And you have been focused. You have been focusing inwards on the right thing, on growth. And maybe for some of you, this felt a little bit sort of frustrating. I do sense that, but you still kept going, right? No matter what, you just knew that you had to push past this process. You had to undergo a period of growth in order to gain some kind of skill, in order to gain some kind of mindset, some kind of perspective, become the version of you that is the version of you that is successful, right? We need to become the version of ourselves that already has what we desire. And I feel like this maybe wasn't, right, the most, like, it's not that it's not the most fun process, but I see how sometimes it can be a little bit frustrating for some of you. And I feel like you were able to push through this successfully, and now you're starting to get the progress. Now you're starting to get the results to show up in your life. So let's see, what else do you need to hear right before it starts to happen for you, pile number 3. What is the message that is meant to find you? We do have spark, so we do see that you're starting to shine, you're starting to be in the spotlight and bloom. Wow, bloom. So you're getting ready to bloom. As we see, and as I mentioned, with the Hermit, it's like you're giving birth, right? You're being put out into the world. And with the bloom energy, it's that exact thing where you're coming out of your cocoon, you're coming out of your shell, and you're ready to be out there in the real world, dealing with the real success in a way. Oh my God. Okay, I was trying to shuffle the deck, and then it opened on this exact card with the bud, and I feel I have to take this card because you just got the bloom here. It says new beginnings and expansion. So, you know, the death card, we do have new beginnings here, we have expansion. So indicating that this new beginning is leading to expansion, is leading to progress, right? It's not going to be stagnating anymore. It's not going, you don't have to wait anymore. I feel this is your period where you bloom and where you almost, it feels to me like you guys disappeared for a few months, did your thing, and now you're coming back and just shocking everyone with your progress. Like, I feel that everyone is just going to be like, whoa, what happened to this person? Like, they literally disappeared, they vanished, and now they're coming back like stronger than ever. Like, what happened really? But yeah, there was something about, like, you went really like inwards and focused, right? And now you're ready for this new beginning, to expand and to grow, to go out into the world, to really experience this for yourself. So when this reading finds you, is your time for that. Such a beautiful message, pile number 3. All right, I'm gonna end your reading with one more card. What is the last message that is meant to come through for you today, pile number 3? Wow, purpose. So you guys are stepping in your purpose. It's time for your purpose. It's time for your purpose now. We also have unity here. So you are, the time has finally arrived for you to actually pursue your purpose. And prior, again, it feels to me like you were being prepared for this, right? We did have here the patience and trust that your angels are working behind the scenes to help you. Your angels are right behind you as you turn your dreams into reality. So I really feel like, you know, prior you were in that energy of the cocoon, just being prepared for the success that was coming your way all along. And now when this reading finds you, you're exiting the cocoon stage, right? We have the death card. You're giving birth to this new version of you, and you're ready to bloom. You're ready to start expanding. You're ready to start experiencing it and pursuing your purpose, becoming one with your purpose. You know, the unity is about two. As we see, we have two flowers here. And a lot of times when I think of the word unity, I think of the Two of Cups. And what do we have here? Two. We have number 12, right? It's about alignment. It's about you aligning with your purpose, your other half, right? So pile number 3, I feel like with that's what I have for your message today. I really hope that this resonated with you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.